What's going on, guys? Dawkbro back again. I hope you're all fantastic today. And today I'm with Razbowski.
Hey everyone, Razbowski here, and welcome to our video in which we're going to be talking about the things you missed in the brand new teaser on ScottGames.com. I am absolutely hyped, and I know Dawko is, and all you guys are, because it looks like Nightmare Fredbear has been confirmed. So let's just jump straight in with the text on the left-hand side. Now, we can see the beginning of the word or and was. Now, if we complete the rest of this sentence, it actually says, or was it me? Now, obviously this is in relation to was it me or me that were on the previous Nightmare animatronics, and I think everybody's still safe in assuming that this is to do with the Bite of 87.
Yeah.
Like, look at this guy. He's got teeth everywhere.
Exactly.
Not only did Scott didn't think that, you know what, Chica has loads of teeth, the rest of them have big teeth, why don't we give this guy an extra mouth too? So he's got a belly mouth as well with huge ass teeth, and he's got the top row of teeth as well, which is absolutely fantastic, and it adds another possibility for the Bite of 87 culprit, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, exactly. And like Raz said about the belly, if you brighten up the image inside the belly, behind the teeth, you do see some words when you brighten it up, and it's actually Prome. We can't exactly see the M, but it does very much look like an M, and there's been a lot of words what have been going on Reddit. Yeah. Me and Raz have been speculating what this could be, and the main ones are protect me, possibly me, to go with the Bite of 87. Some people have actually said the P is actually not the first letter of the word because the teeth is in the way, so it could be approach me. Some people have said that. Have you got any others, Raz?
Probably me was the one that's appeared mostly.
Yeah.
Possibly, probably me, and protect me are the ones, and both of them could work quite nicely. I mean, it's hard to tell because we don't really know the size of the text or anything like that, but protect me could kind of work, because if you have a look at the mini games when you're trying to save them, when we get the first child's death, and you are as a Freddy or a Fredbear character, we're not really sure yet who that is, but you can't get to them, to the victim as the purple man kills the first child, and that's obviously a bit of an issue there. So maybe it's to do with protect me, or probably me is maybe it's answering or was it me. I think it's less likely to be probably me, because I don't think Scott's going to reveal who did it in teasers. He's going to wait to the game for that. We've also got Fredbear's colour. Scott is on purpose left in black and white here. Yeah. He's left him sort of a grey colour here, and it's very dark, and obviously the bright colour shining out is the purple tie here. The one that we saw, presumably in the teaser that we've had for the last couple of weeks. So why is he doing this? Why is this colour? Why has he got no colour? And it's obviously to do with he doesn't want us to know exactly who this is until the game comes out, or maybe the teaser trailer comes out yet. So that's a very interesting point right there.
Yeah, or when the next teaser comes out as well, he hasn't shown the head, which is really, really interesting. He just doesn't want to tell us at all. He doesn't want us to know.
No, he's leaving us guessing exactly who his identity is. Obviously, in the source code, we've kind of worked out through a cipher that it says Fredbear, but maybe he didn't expect us to work it out quite as fast.
Exactly. Next point is, if you actually look inside the belly again, underneath the words, you actually see something really interesting, and a lot of people are saying that this little figure or whatever it is supposed to represent the child. Now, if you remember, here's a picture of the child from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and on the other games as well, but most iconically this one, because this apparently represents the marionette crying as well, and that this is the first child. And again, it could make sense with Protect Me, because, you know, we all know that the first child got completely wrecked by Purple Man. And if this is the original animatronic, it would make sense. The first child getting killed at the original location. Protect me, Fredbear, you know?
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It's hard to tell because the image is the picture is so small, but It's the way it stands out.
Yes.
It does stand out quite a lot. I'm sort of like 50-50 on the fence here, whether it actually is a child or maybe the puppet inside it, or I'm still 50-50 on the fence, but it was definitely something that needs to be mentioned, because a lot of people are saying that is the first child in there. There's a face in the belly, and it would be a really interesting twist for Scott. He likes to hide things in the side, so definitely worth mentioning. Next up, we have got, if you have a look over the right and left hand shoulders, if we brighten the image up, then it looks like potentially there are sets of eyes over each shoulder. Now, a lot of people are speculating that this could perhaps be the other Nightmare animatronics, and this guy's in the foreground of it. Perhaps we're going to see an image with them all standing side by side at the back of him, or perhaps this is just the rest of his, the other side of his suit, which is probably likely. Just like with Chica, it kind of looked like Nightmare Chica had her hand in the image, but it actually just turns out to be part of her suit as well. But again, it's always nice to know, because Scott likes to hide things in, so maybe the other Nightmare animatronics are peering over the boss's shoulders. Yeah.
Another point as well is Scott has actually changed his logo once again. I didn't notice this at all, to be honest, until I actually went back to see the old title. He's actually brightened the purple up slightly. So if you remember back when the hat and the bow tie were on the floor, scottgames.com was a very, very dark purple, but now it's actually a slightly brighter purple. Again, we don't know what this represents. People are saying it's to do with Purple Man and Pink Man, but the scottgames.com isn't the same colour as Pink Man anyway, so it's just something to talk about.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm still, again, a little bit on the fence about a pink man and a purple man. I'm sure we'll find out in the new game if there is something, but I think it's just interesting. Scott doesn't do anything by chance, does he?
Yeah.
He doesn't come in and say, I'm going to change the logo for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason there, so it's definitely something to point out. Maybe you guys have a reason, so pop that down in the comment section below. Next up, we have... Is this guy Balloon Boy? Now, a lot of people are saying, could this be Balloon Boy? Mainly because of the buttons. If you have a look at a comparison between Balloon Boy in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and the buttons on this Nightmare animatronic, they are very, very similar. However, Balloon Boy doesn't have a bow tie, and... why would Balloon Boy be in this story? It doesn't quite make sense. Maybe Scott has some sort of idea, but the jaw's not the same. The jaw is completely different. The shoulders, maybe you could get away with that. And obviously the belly, people are saying the fattest of the characters was Balloon Boy. But if you have a look at Toy Freddy, he's got a big belly.
Exactly.
The original Fredbear looks a little bit bigger. And if you go back and have a look at Spring Freddy as well...
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a big belly as well, so I reckon if this was Fredbear, which I think most people are assuming now, Nightmare Fredbear, it might make sense for the original character to be quite chubby, quite friendly looking, a big cuddly bear as a children's mascot. And when they had to change the establishment, they had to revamp Freddy, maybe slimlined him to get away from the bad reputation of what happened with the first murder.
Yeah, exactly. I've always said this as well. I don't even want the toy animatronics to be in this game, because if Scott wants to completely solve the last game, I think the toy animatronics being involved as well as Nightmare animatronics, it would be too much, and people were complaining in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that there was too much stuff going on anyway.
Yeah.
So it would just spoil the story for me, to be honest. And as well, it can't be Balloon Boy as well because of the material. If you remember in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, all of the toy animatronics were made out of plastic, and 30 years later they were absolutely fine. But this is a different material. The only way this could be Balloon Boy is that it would have to be a very old version of Balloon Boy, and I highly doubt it, honestly.
There's been no clues that there's been a Balloon Boy before Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
100%. The most noticeable thing, folks, what you guys have saw, is the release date. He has brought back the release date of Halloween. Just to clarify to you guys, as well as us, that the game is going to be released on Halloween. A lot of people have been saying, no, the game's going to come out early, maybe in the summertime. Scott's just confirming it again, that it's going to be released on Halloween.
Yep, and I'm glad that he's sticking to the date.
Me too.
And we've also got, if you have a look at the Nightmare animatronic, it kind of casts a shadow on the left-hand side of the image, his right-hand side, so it just shows you that the light is on the top right-hand corner of the picture. So if you can try and imagine the spotlights that we've seen before, maybe we can kind of start placing where he is in this whole diner, because I'm assuming so far all of these... The last couple of images, at least, the last couple of teasers are in exactly the same setting, the location on this beautifully tiled floor. So maybe the spotlight, he is in the spotlight now, so maybe we'll see a zoomed out shot of him as an upcoming teaser.
Yeah, finally, what do you want for the next teaser? What are we going to predict?
I want to see his face.
Yeah,
I want to see his face. I want to see him wearing that hat. Because if he's not wearing that hat, where is it?
Yeah, me and Raz have predicted, guys, that the next teaser is just going to be a face reveal of this animatronic. Yep. He's left it out for a reason. He's left the colour out for a reason. The reason is because he doesn't want to tell us who this Nightmare animatronic is yet. And we think the next teaser is going to be a big reveal, and it might shock us, or we just predicted that it could be Fredbear. It could not. It might not be. That's the surprise. What we've got to wait for.
Definitely, he's going to do a massive reveal, and I think he's still got a lot more shocks in store for us. But either way, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then please hit that like button. It really, really is appreciated. Let us know if there's anything that you missed in all of these, and what are your theories of who this character could be and how they could fit into the story.
Yep, if you're from my channel, guys, subscribe to Razbowski. He's almost to 100k. He does lots of cool theories and lots of Let's Plays as well, so please subscribe to him.
And if you're over on my channel, please go over and see the beautiful Dawkins games as well. Because, hey, Dawkins an absolute legend. Not only is he a good human, but he's also a fantastic YouTuber. So make sure you go and check him out.
Yep, from both of us, guys, we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.